you. How do you know to use this formula? This formula could be used if you need to find the length of a missing side, but you must be given the length of two of the sides of the triangle and the angle between the two sides. Okay, so triangles normally have three sides, so only one side must be missing, and you must know the size of the angle between the two given lengths. If you don't see that, probably you need to use the sine rule. I never said the sine ratio, eh? The sine rule and the sine ratio is two different things. Okay, I think I probably have sine rule somewhere below. Something else I was going to say. A trick is this, right? And you would see it in upcoming classes where I go through some past paper questions if you have never seen it before. Sometimes a question may at the beginning may not give you the angle between the two sides, or it might give you one side. But if the question have multiple parts, like normally most questions would have parts A, B, C and stuff. Part A, they might tell you find something that could help you figure it out along the way, but you will have to see it to understand what I'm talking about, which you will see in one of the upcoming classes. So yes, again, in order to find a missing side, you need the length of the other two sides and the angle in the middle of those two sides. Or you can also use the cosine rule to find um Oh, I need to mention something before I move on. If this is a scenario you're working with to find a missing side, it means that this angle here will be, honestly, I'm telling you, all right, this one is from this particular formula is from the CXC past papers on them, but I normally use it as C squared, but it don't matter, right? If you use it as C squared or A squared, it's the same formula once you understand what to do, right? I like to use it as the normal Pythagoras. Why do I put B first? I mean, you could put B first, but no, I don't have B first. But A squared plus B squared. It's the same formula as this one. I'm just more accustomed to. Like, but you could use it as this version too, and it will still be correct. So if any of you know it as this one, fine, you could use it as that. Or if you know it has this one, which when you all see me doing this question, you will see me use it as this most of the times, this one. So if I'm using it as this, it means that the angle here will be E. If I'm using it as this one, then the angle between the two sides will be capital C. Okay. Just sticking to the one with C. Okay, so if this is capital C, the side opposite is common C. Okay, angle and opposite sides normally have a relation in measurements and geometry and stuff. Which means the other two sides, you have to decide which one is A and B. It don't really matter. Why it doesn't matter which side you label as A or B? Because addition is commutative. What do I mean? Well, I put C there. We have to add. When you have to add and then you have to multiply the same letters. What did I put? I put something wrong here. So it's to put the same two letters, A, B. So AB is here, so I have to make sure AB is here as well. Yeah, if it is, we say 7 add 2, and we'll get 9. And if I say 2 add 7, won't I still get 9? Hence, they are commutative. Similarly, if I say 2 multiply, 7 multiplied by 2, I get 14. If I say 2 multiplied by 7, I will still get 14. So when it comes to adding and multiplication, it doesn't matter which letter you label as what. Once you are multiplying the letters or adding the letters, you'll get the same answer. The only ones you have to be careful with is subtraction and division. They are not commutative. So if you flip around numbers when taking away or dividing, you'll not get the same thing. But you can do that for addition and subtraction without any problems. Okay. The next one, If it is, you need to find a missing angle in a non-right angle triangle, meaning a triangle that doesn't have a 90 degrees. You must know the length of all three sides. So if the triangle presents itself with all three sides, you can find any of the angles. But you could find them one at a time, of course. You can't find all three at the same time. Normally, questions don't really ask you to find all three at the same time, but just say you can find any one of the three. You just need all three sides using the cosine rule. Okay, so those are the scenarios you'll look for to know when to use the cosine rule.